variety of challenges to farmers, one being
Tomato
new
farm,
kinds
the
of
leaves on
pests.
some of the plants have been damaged by pests.
Killing it.
There's a tiny
There are over 250 different types of plants around your yard, only to come back. So what is the damage that you would
South Korea's
expect to
been
see?
monitoring closely for the appearance of new pests, which
There's a tiny insect on the back of the leaf, only visible if
Pests. Pests are common enemies of plants, and there are a lot of kinds of pests, like aphids, chicken, goats, and many more.
Farmers and gardeners suffer from these pests, so they implemented different kinds of methods or pest control to prevent pests from destroying their plants.
Methods such as putting fences around your plants. Traps. It's the same as putting fences, but this depends on the animal or pest.
looking at the pests that have been caught by the traps helps identify which bugs are causing the damage. Some of the insect traps have a solar-powered device attached.
Nets. It is a much more secure method than fences.
Alag
Okay.
kay para dili sudlan og mananap.
Sige. Okay na.
Kina? Sprayhan para mamatay ang mga parehaan ng mga apis, ulod.
But not all the time these methods work, and humans can also protect plants all the time, especially those in the wild.
That's why plants use their own ways to protect themselves, just like this plant which has thorns. Plants have their own immune system just like us, humans. The plant immune system is a result of an evolutionary process.
Over millions of years, plants have evolved sophisticated defense mechanisms to protect themselves from threats, such as pests, pathogens, and environmental stresses. Trifascia trifolia, also called as limeberry or sweet lime, is a species of Trifascia in the family of Rutaceae, native to tropical southern Asia, especially in the Indonesia islands and Philippines and possibly elsewhere.
It is a spiny evergreen shrub, rarely a small tree, growing to 3 meter tall. The leaves are trifoliate, glossy dark green. Each leaflet is 2 to 4 centimeter long and 1.5 to 2 centimeter broad. The flowers are white with 3 petals 10 to 13 millimeters long and 4 millimeters broad.
The fruit is a red, edible Hesperidium 10 to 15 millimeter diameter, similar to a small citrus fruit. The fruit flesh is pulpy, with a flavor reminiscent of a slightly sweet lime.
cacti have various defense mechanisms to survive in harsh environments. Their spines deter herbivores from feeding on them, while their thick, waxy skin reduces water loss through evaporation. Some species also have toxins in their tissues to deter animals from eating them. Additionally, their ability to store water in their tissues allow them to survive in arid conditions.
This is a banana trees. Like other plants, they also have their own defense mechanisms. Banana trees have thick outer layers and a tough pseudostem that acts as a barrier against herbivores and pathogens.
Banana trees also have chemical defenses. They produce various chemical compounds, including secondary metabolites that have toxic or deterrent effects on herbivores or pathogens.
When under attack, banana trees can activate their defense mechanism through a process called induced resistance. This involves the rapid production of defense molecules in response to different and specific kind of threats, helping the plant fend off attackers and limiting the spread of infection.
To sum up, like humans, plants lived in this world for a long time and also passed many kinds of events that led them to adapt to various kinds of threats.
These kinds of characteristics are applied by many kinds of plants, making them live long until this day.
This marks the end of our journey in discovering and learning about how plants defend and adapt to their surroundings. Like plants, us humans also need to adapt, cope, and defend ourselves from society. These can be applied to our daily lives. Like plants, we need to adapt to our surroundings in order for us to be resilient to any possible problems. We need to find solutions rather than to think of the possible consequences in order for us to live long in our society. And as Charles Darwin once said, it is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the one who most responsive to change.